So I have had the absolute pleasure of wearing I'm not even going to try to say the name, AIAIAI headphones. The last 2 weeks or so, I've tested them in a number of different settings. Initially, in putting them on, the two issues I had was I put them on and I listened to some music in them and it sounded like there was a little bit of space in them. So that was kind of a concern I had. The next thing was initially they were very hard to pair. I kept trying over and over again to get them to pair wirelessly, and it took quite a while for some reason. It didn't want to work, but once it did work, it paired absolutely phenomenal, and I have not had an issue with them since. So we're going to talk about a couple different usages for these and what I find myself using these for. First off, DJing, fire. Absolutely fire. They really truly are like completely latency free. So if you're DJing a set, I would have absolutely no problems in wearing these and referencing what I'm about to play out, because listening to one side and then hearing the music on the other completely matches up. So when it comes to DJing, these are probably going to be my new favorite thing. They have a very long, they claim a 16-hour charge life. I don't know if that's true. I haven't used them for 16 consecutive hours, but I have used them for several hours on end, and they appear to hold the charge very well. Also, they do come with an actual auxiliary cord. So one of my concerns was like, oh, what if you use these and they die? You have an auxiliary plug, you can actually just plug right into the CDJs. So in regards to DJing, fire, like best I've used. Listening to music, so I took these on the subway and listened to music on them on my way to work and on my way to the school. They aren't necessarily super loud. They don't get as loud as I would like, you know, when synced with Bluetooth with the phone. And they don't necessarily sound like super great just for listening. However, I did get into producing with them the last week, and I will say these are absolutely fire for producing. I'm gonna explain to you why. I have a pair of Focal clears. They're about $1,200 and they're my babies. I mix every track I've done on them. They claim that the frequency response on these was from 10 hertz to 40 kHz. And that really surprised me because super high-end headphones typically don't go down to 10 hertz. If these actually go to 10 hertz or not, I can't really say. I can say though that the low end in these is absolutely phenomenal. I get parts of my sub bass that I haven't gotten in any other headphones, the Audio-Technica ATH50s, my Focal clears, my Atom A7X monitors. The low end in these is absolutely phenomenal. As far as the comfort goes, these are very comfortable headphones. So like I have a problem where my ears kind of stick out a little bit, and what usually happens to me is my ears will rub on the inside of headphones. The Focal clears is metal inside. And these have enough cushion and enough cushion inside to where that doesn't happen at all. I have absolutely no problem or discomfort wearing these for several hours. I typically hate wearing headphones. I try to mix as much as I can on the monitors. I do not have the problem at all with these. This is Alcantara, which is kind of a more high-end material. Very comfortable headphones. As far as looks and quality goes, they appear to be pretty good quality. This rubber is firm. I don't really see this, you know, fading or anything like that. It's actually super cushiony on the inside, so it doesn't like wear on the top of your head or anything. So to kind of summarize, my final take on these after wearing them for several different usages over the last 2 weeks is DJing, absolutely frequently use these for DJing. If you're, you know, one of those people that's very interactive with your DJing, you know, a lot of people I know like to, you know, interact and stand on the stage and stand on the decks and run around, like fire. These are the headphones for you. Latency free, lightweight, goes around your neck easy, comfortable, definitely for DJing. In regards for just listening to music, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10 stars. I prefer my AirPod Pros. They're not necessarily like super banging. They're not super loud. And then for producing, time will tell how my mixes are actually gonna finish, you know, after working on these for a week. But I will say the low end response on these is phenomenal, which is great if you're a trap and bass guy, or really any producer at all. You really kind of just have to hear it to understand what I'm saying. On so many different headphones, you know, the sub bass, those frequencies you really need to hear disappear, not on these. The rest is just fine, the rest are good, but low end, I can't recommend these enough. So overall, like I would definitely say grab a pair if you have the means. Depending on how my mixes go in the next couple weeks, I'm even considering selling my Focal clears and just running with these. So hopefully that's a statement enough on the quality and how much I like these. Again, thank you 343 Labs for shooting me these. I've really enjoyed them and I'm gonna continue to enjoy them. And I hope this helped you guys, you know, in your decision of purchasing these or not.